Welcome back, my DIY nomads. We are back again for a very cool video today. We're doing something different. We are doing something van related, but we're not doing anything to my van. I've got Phil over here. Phil is a very good friend of mine, and she's going out with my best friend Sam Stewart, one of my best friends. I'm sorry other guys, but you know, one of my best friends. We today are going to be looking into van cooking. Phil is one of the best vegan cooks I know, and she's going to be cooking up for us.
Jerk jackfruit with rice and peas.
Jerk jackfruit with rice and peas. Basically, I approached her to say she's got her own YouTube channel called What People Eat.
Yeah, What People Eat.
And also an Instagram page. I'll link them on this, well, on the screen now. And then also I'll put a link in the description below as well. And we are going to try and cook some awesome vegan food. Now, I know what you're thinking, oh, it's another vegan related thing. After all, you know, the news you get. But like really, the thing that I like about it is that I'm vegetarian personally, if you didn't already know. But the food we're cooking today is stuff that you can keep long term in a van with minimal refrigeration. That's right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Minimal refrigeration and really awesome to cook. Some of the tastiest food you'll ever eat. And we just urge you to potentially try this and give it a go. And I want to try and do this series now. I want to try and add some more videos, if Phil's okay with it and she likes being here. We want to try and do some more like really awesome food videos, which are like all about food that you can store easily in your van and keep for a long time.
Cool. Rolling?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to put some rice in and go. If we were using Hugh's nifty little portable kitchen, we could use this water pump, but I have just got a tap behind me, so I'm just using that. So brown rice, excuse the pistachio thing, but we bought it from our local bulk store. How do I turn this on?
Oh yeah, so you literally just turn it all the way to the, and then it should be good. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so I'm going to wait for that to boil, and then I'm going to add the rice. So yeah, whilst we're waiting for the water to boil, I'm going to prep some onion and some garlic just to give the jackfruit a bit of flavour. Hugh, do you want a job?
I do want a job. Give me
Do you want to start peeling some carrots?
Yep.
Otherwise it might be a total bang. They're cool carrots though, right?
Nice. Gnarly boys.
Mm.
Just all of them, yeah?
Yeah. So, out of you and So, who does more cooking?
Oh, it's totally 50-50. If she was to have both 50-50s. No, it's not very even. I must admit, I'm pretty bad. I don't cook very regularly.
There's nothing to be ashamed of. That sounds awful cook. He tries to put like chickpeas in stir fry, and I'm just like, no, you can't.
Yeah. Can't. Oh wait, you don't do that.
No.
You don't
Chickpeas in a stir fry.
I mean, oh, okay.
It's not a thing.
This is another reason why I really like the idea of cooking vegetarian or vegan, is because, like, if you don't have meat, the food just does last so much longer. Even just in general, it always lasts a bit longer. And I don't think you really have to scrimp on flavour that much at all. I've had some of the best meals I've ever had in my life are vegetarian or vegan, like most flavourful, should I say.
You just have to be a bit more creative, don't you?
Yeah.
And I think you just, like, this will give you your bang for your buck because there's like jerk seasoning in there. So you like, where things don't have a huge amount of flavour, like jackfruit isn't really known for a very distinct flavour. So it's just known for like the texture and kind of replicating it a bit like a kind of pulled pork texture.
Yeah.
So for that reason, I'm just going to add the rice now. So for that reason, you just need to kind of throw in all of the flavour that you want. So you can make barbecue jackfruit, jerk jackfruit, jackfruit curry, all sorts.
All sorts.
Just doing a little bit of a kind of carrot salad / slaw thing. If you're in a van and you're not getting a lot of fresh food, carrots can be quite a good thing. to keep, because they do have quite a long shelf life out of the fridge. Just don't keep them in the bag, and then they'll have a bit more of a longer shelf life.
Cool. So you just need to drape the rice, yeah?
Yeah, are we filming?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm just chopping up all of the leftover carrot nubbins that we weren't able to grate, and then I'll chuck those into the rice for a bit of extra crunch. So now the rice is cooked, I'm going to add some sweet corn, again in a can, super cheap. Add a bit of colour, add a bit of flavour and a bit of crunch, and also some chickpeas for some protein, but also they're super tasty. Some black pepper. You could add chilli if you wanted. You could get some like dried chilli flakes in there. I'm just going to add some jerk seasoning. This stuff I think has salt in it as well, because normally if I use it, yeah, it does have salt in it. Normally I go overboard and add salt at the same time, and then things get too salty. So I'm just going to add a little bit of that. It's quite fiery. And then that's done. You could add whatever else you wanted in there. You could add some tins of peas, of other beans, but yeah. Oh, and I'm going to add the carrot as well, just for a bit of crunch. So the rice is done. I'm just going to put that to one side and put the lid on. So this is the onion and the garlic that we chopped earlier. I'm just going to fry that off for a little bit until it starts going translucent.
By the way, guys, so I'm really sorry if there's like a load of sunlight coming in from the side and whacking us in the faces. There's not a lot of places in the workshop that we can go where we're not getting hit by direct sunlight, so sorry for the overexposure.
Sorry for my overly shiny forehead. It's probably quite distracting. So you can buy jackfruit from most supermarkets now. If not, you can get it in Asian supermarkets. But yeah, you should have it in most supermarkets. I'm going to add in some of our jerk seasoning again, and let that kind of toast off.
How much do you think you're adding there? About like?
It's a very good point here. I'm not doing portions, am I? I'm going to start with about a teaspoon, and then I will add more if I think it needs it.
Yeah.
Come on. There we go. So yeah, in with the jackfruit now. Just let that all kind of brown off and meld in with the onions and the spices. I might add a bit more of the seasoning. And I'm also going to add a little bit of stock powder.
Like about a teaspoon or a tablespoon?
I'd say a teaspoon. Some black pepper. So the jackfruit at the moment is quite like chunky, so that will kind of break down as you cook it more, and it will go more kind of fibrous and more like a kind of pulled pork texture. Along with a link to her page and everything like that, of what people eat, we'll also add a link to the recipe so you can get all of the exact measurements that you need for this dish. I will work it out properly. She will work it out properly. So for a bit of colour and again a little bit of flavour and salt, I'm just going to add a tiny bit of soy, so about a teaspoon, and also some balsamic vinegar. So that will make it a little bit tart as well. So as you can see, it's starting to really kind of break down and go quite fibrous. I'm just making sure that all of those chunks are broken up, and that means that all of the flavour will go into every bit of it. And then I think we're kind of done. I might just add a tiny bit of sugar.
And what does the sugar do other
So
than make it sweet?
I would add a tiny bit of sugar just to add a little bit of sweetness, but it also kind of brings out the salty umami flavour. I've got coconut sugar just because that's what I had, but I'm sure you'd be bound to have any kind of sugar in the van if you're drinking it in tea and stuff. So just use a teaspoon, if that, of whatever sugar you have, and then it will give it that nice kind of barbecuey, sweet, savoury flavour. Right, I think that's done.
Got to say a massive thanks to Phil. This looks awesome. We're at Dig In. We'll show you. We'll let you know how good it is in a second. But yeah, please go check out her page. Go subscribe. Check out both her Instagram and her YouTube. We're going to try and bring out, if this, you know, I want you guys to obviously appreciate this video because I want to make more of these, and we want to, next time we want to take the van to a really cool location and cook out in the middle of nowhere. So give it a thumbs up, give us a like, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It really does help, and also go over and subscribe to Phil.
Thanks for watching.
Should probably explain. We came back home and now Soph's joined us, but
Hi,
it's
Soph.
all insanely good.
Hi.
The jackfruit is amazing. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. We're going to crack on eating this. I'm going to catch all you DIY nomads next week.